Right, hello again. My name is Gilbert Nyambabvu, and we are continuing our little chats with a group of UK journalists who are visiting the country to try and find out what they think about what they have seen. I am talking to Stuart Forster. He is usefully holding a bottle of Zambezi lager in the background of the Zambezi River there, which is absolutely fantastic. Now, Stuart, I want to start with the fun bit.
Yep.
I tried to introduce you to some local brew. How did that go?
I think we appreciate it on the level that you try to introduce
on the level
us
of the
to.
effort, yeah.
But in fact, the Chibuku...
I tried to introduce you to Chibuku Super.
Yeah, Chibuku Super is not going to be my choice of drink for anything, really. No, it was nice to try, but not a drink that I'll be going for
You've just disappointed millions of people who drink that brew on a daily basis. But you also discovered something else on your own, something called Skippers. How was
Skippers, the cane sugar drink. It's powerful, it's strong. I tried it by itself, I tried it with ice, and I tried it with Stony, the ginger beer.
Yeah.
And I actually thought that was a very drinkable drink. Yeah.
You thought it could work with cocktails?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I actually thought it could work well in a Brazilian style cocktail, the caipirinha, with some lime and with some sugar, ice. I think that would be really a very nice drink. Brilliant.
So to the makers of Skippers, there's an idea for you.
Absolutely.
Now, coming back to your trip, you've been to Masvingo, you've been to Bulawayo, you've been to Hwange now and Vic Falls. What's been the highlight of your trip?
It's difficult to pick one out because flying over the Vic Falls in a helicopter, that was enthralling because it's not something that I regularly do, but it also the helicopter flight puts the landscape into context, so you can really understand the scale of the Victoria Falls and the wonderful impressions that the water has made over the land in time. So I think that's a very good thing to do for anybody who's visiting. I think that going to Hwange and just the feel of the place, it's, we were here in the green season, so we're never going to see the most wildlife, but in terms of just being there and experiencing what it's like around the place, I really enjoyed that. But to be on the ground in the Matoba National Park and to see the rhinos at close call, really to get within about 10 meters of them, and I thought that was magnificent because the guys had incredible knowledge of the countryside, incredible knowledge of the animals. They then took us to see the paintings, the wall paintings, and talked about the history of those. And then the same guys took us up to the World's End, where we looked down over the countryside from the Grave of Cecil Rhodes, and it was the knowledge, the fact that Zimbabwe's got these people with such incredible knowledge about the product. That was impressive because three different experiences in one day, and each one of them was very, very good. I love history, so to hear the detailed history of Cecil Rhodes from those guys was fascinating. But then you got Great Zimbabwe, and that, to be up first thing on the morning looking down into the valley from Great Zimbabwe and seeing the how well maintained that site is. And it's such a shame that more people aren't going there because that kind of place, come on, I mean, it's it's world class.
You were here about 7 or 8 years ago. What is different? What has changed, if anything, in your view?
The mood of Zimbabwe. There's an optimism here right now. And I think that the first time that I came, I was impressed by the warmth of the people and the fact that people are open and willing to chat about the tourism aspects. But right now, people are more open about talking about the past economic issues, the past political issues of the country, and there's an incredible upbeat feel to the place, both in the street here in Victoria Falls, chatting to people there, and also talking to tourism operators. And people have got a genuine belief that that we're on the cusp of some kind of difference here. And that's really nice to experience. I hope it happens.
Cool. And but where do you think we could do better as a tourism destination, as a tourism product? What could we improve?
What could you improve? You do have world-class products. The safari products are world-class, the heritage products are world-class. I think it's a case of the marketing has got to be slightly differentiated. You've got to really get the message out to maybe the trade first off, that you've got this magnificent product that's worth selling. There need to be more operators, there need to be more carriers coming into the country to bring in the international tourist, because you know, you could have the best product in the world, but if it's difficult to access, then it's going to be difficult, or it's going to be priced at such a price point that really,
because it's difficult to access,
the average person can't afford it. I think, you know, you can talk about infrastructure. You can talk about infrastructure in every country. The roads, they need some development in places, but that's a long-term plan. I think sort of you can get by that, because if you've got this, you know, you've got wonderful drinks that, you know,
Chibuku,
but you know, if you plan in the breaks in road journeys along the way and get international travellers such as ourselves to see what's going on at markets, to stop in small towns along the way, we end up having lovely conversations with people. We end up sort of taking a look around and really getting to know Zimbabwe. I always think that as a traveller, it's interesting to do simple things as much as the big ticket items. You know, go to the supermarket, look around the supermarket, look around the average shops, talk to people, go and sit and have a coffee. It's all really a very good thing to do from the perspective of the tourists, because you go home and you think, I've got a really good feeling of the people and the place.
I've experienced something different. Brilliant.
So those things,
brilliant. Stuart, I hope you enjoy your Zambezi.
But cheers.
And your time in the country. Brilliant. All the best.
Cheers. Let's drink that. Let's drink to Zimbabwe's future success.
Zimbabwe is open for business.
Zimbabwe is open for business.